It's white.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. David Bakunzi from Uganda, and on our tour to Zambia, myself and Pastor Poso in the Old Man's Cape, we visited Boniface. Boniface lost his sight, but today morning when we were in chapel, he gave a testimony, and actually people from Riverside are the ones who gave testimony about what he is working for Riverside. This is pretty amazing. Sometimes we get an excuse that we don't have money, we don't have energy, we don't have this. As I told you, he lost his sight. He still works at Riverside. And you know what? The CEO told us that he's one of the hardworking people, employees of Riverside. Now, I'm worried and wondering what excuse we will give to the road, especially the ones that the road has still sustained and has given us all that it takes. Pastor Poso, as old as he is up to date, I don't know how many miles he moves. He's a retired minister just like my father. But you will not even believe that he's over 70 years. He still moves, he still has energy more than the youth. So this is a challenge, not only in Uganda, but the rest of the world. There is a lot of what to do for the road. When the road has given you life, it's worth for you to live and work, because the night is coming. When we are in the grave, there will be no work. So we are in the compound of Boniface, and he has grandchildren, and he has a farm, like more than like an acre of maize. Maize is ready. So and he also participates in cultivation. So it's high time. We are in the 11th hour. We need to work hard, for the road is coming soon.
Francis, come here.
Pastor Poso,
let
you want to
Francis
say
come.
something?
I want, yes.
Francis. Yeah, Francis is a son to Boniface, the second born of Boniface, and he has also lost his sight, but they are still working.
Yes, you can ask Boniface, you can ask Francis a few questions.
So, Francis, how are you able to take care of the family, given that your father has lost the sight, and then yourself has lost the sight? How are you coping up with taking care of the family? Because I have seen children.
Through the experience which I've seen how Daddy, he had been working hard even though he had lost sight, to manage all things to provide for us. So even me, when I lost sight, I believe in what Dad has planted in us. So I also push up myself to do one or two things in order to provide for my children, rather than sitting doing nothing at all. So I also learned a lot from him, spiritually, physically, and mentally.
Yes.
He is a big example into our family. Yes. So I will not stand still, I will not stop. I will continue pushing harder, as I have learned from him, to provide even for those who are able to see, as long as they are in need. So I have that spirit from my dad. He's a big example in our family.
Oh, we thank God.
Sure.
Thank you so much. So as we move, as you know, in sub-Saharan Africa, health is not yet at the level where it is supposed to be. Just like in Uganda, one thing I have realized, and as I post this video, I want to call upon any volunteers that can come to Zambia, just like in Uganda, not because I'm not a Zambian, but can come to Zambia also and have medical camps, because eye problems, just like the rest of sub-Saharan Africa, is still a challenge. So could you be a volunteer who would want to plan your trip to Africa? Consider Zambia. If you want to know how, please contact me. I will be able to link up with Zambia, and then we can have these medical camps run all over Africa. Thank you so much. Pastor Poso, you have something to say?
My heart is glad to see that I left Boniface a young man, and then now he's married, and then the spirit of courage that was in their mother. As a widow, she managed to settle here in the little bush. We built that little house for her to just assist her in a little way. But you can see that from the early 80s up to now, they are holding on, and I can never be happy than just say, Lord, the Lord is good all the time.
Thank you so much, Pastor Poso. So we will catch up. We are still traversing through the villages of Zambia, and we will keep you up to date. But should you want to volunteer and bring your medical expertise, come to Zambia, come to Uganda, and we have the people treated.
I run a radio program now in my retirement, and then I speak on the radio. The catchment area is about 1,000 kilometers. We're trying to extend that one, so we need people that can help so that we can still keep on broadcasting.
Thank you so much. See you later.